Hey there. So decided to go live a bit early. Hope things are going well for everyone on this Monday night. And yeah, hope everything's going on. Hobble One, Boomstick, RJ, hello there. Antonis, why are you here? That's what I'm curious about. Considering last time you're like being racist against Hispanics, but then you come in here acting like everything's fine. Like, don't understand you, dude. If you want to explain, here's your time to explain. But hey there, Juno, Radio Snake, Alice, TMNT Collector, RJ. Um, I like both soundtracks of Ghostbusters. Song wise, I would say Ghostbusters 2. Store wise, Lucas, tons of requests. I'll get to them as soon as I can. Just got a lot of requests this month, which I can't complain about. May take a bit longer for stuff to get out, but I'm doing the best I can. Trying to make it like 3 a day. So I'll do what I can. Hi there, Chaz. Yeah, it's cool that Daylight's getting a 4K. I'm a fan of that film. Dante's Peak, I don't mind, but I don't need a 4K of it. You watch Joker 2, it's the worst. That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard. I've heard nothing but bad things about Joker 2. Alien Isolation is getting a sequel. That's cool. But it's going to be on a new system, which I don't have the system, so I would probably never play it. Hey, a Tenchi fan. Hope you're doing well. Oh, thank you, Premier. That's really kind of you. Right off the bat, thank you, man. Hey, Matt, cheers on the Alien Isolation sequel news. Where would you like to see Amanda Ripley's story go? Well, first and foremost, we don't know if it will be about Amanda Ripley. It may not be about her. I mean, unless that's what the news says. It may be about another person that goes to a similar situation where they gotta escape from an alien. If it's a sequel to that, I don't know what more you could do with her story. Like, have her rescued, have her, because she grows up to be an old woman in Aliens. So I don't know what more you could tell with her story. Just have a finality up until she gets much older and in Aliens that we see in the stuff Burke tells her, but just that at least. If you give it like a more finality of an ending, then it'd be all good. For me at least. But I like Alien Isolation, so it's cool that it's getting more. I'm surprised because the game didn't do well, but yeah, I like the soundtrack from Daylight. I like Bloodhook. It's interesting. Has some interesting deaths and has a pretty unique story. Goofy, silly. But I like some of the little, without giving away some of the bits and pieces I like about Bloodhook. It gives it a unique perspective of a slasher film. Yeah, I remember that premiere. I just meant like more finality where she'll move on and obviously have the family she has and the stuff we didn't get to see in between that and Aliens. Yeah, I heard that, Leo Ralph. I heard that Joker gets draped a lot in prison. Because that's what people wanted. People wanted that in Joker. A musical with a lot of raping. So, nah, you don't want me as president. I'd be too blunt. Like you said, I would be too blunt. I'd probably get shot at. I would get shot at more than Trump does. Oh, that's fine, Josh. I started it 5 minutes ago because I had everything set up. I'm like, I don't need to wait. I'll just start it now." Yeah, I mean, the keep supposed to be with Vinegar Syndrome. I'm surprised that they would be able to do it because, like you said, Michael Mann doesn't like it. Oh, Pudgy, I'm sure that would happen. I'm sure that would happen. I would not be surprised in this state of where we're at right now, getting attempted because of a movie opinion. I could believe it. I could believe it. I don't know if Alan Romulus had anything to do with it. I don't know. Lucas, I mean, there's worse things to be tired over. Let's put it that way. Yeah, 40 of Jason Goes to Hell sounds cool to me. Hopefully, there'll be a lot of cool like features on it and stuff. Be nice to see that documentary they've been working on. Oh, thank you. Yeah, those BS casts were fun back in the day, Juno. I appreciate that. Swift Blitz, hello there. Hope you're doing well. I mean, obviously, Disney wants a lot more alien content out there. So, yeah, maybe that's why Alien Romulus is getting a sequel because they want the Alien TV show. They want more sequels, more movies. They're desperate for money. They're desperate for content because so much stuff has bombed. So they're hoping this stuff will help out. Hey there, Quentin. But yeah, with the amount of movies not doing well, underperforming, they just want as many familiar IPs to come out and hey, MTV Productions. Well, if it's requested, I will see Joker 2. Hello there. Megalopolis, yeah. That review will be coming late tonight or tomorrow because I did see that film because that was a request. So by tomorrow, that film will review will be up on the channel, Megalopolis, which is an awful movie. People were right on it. People were not wrong. I never liked Mortal Kombat 2021. I thought it was bad when I first saw it. Well, Radio State, I would not be in the position that Xenomorph would be around. I would have been gone on the first transit out of there. Well, MTB, it happens with every franchise. Hey, Mark, where are you in Florida? Thank you for the kind words, Mark. Are you in Florida? Oh, happy birthday to your mom, Lucas. Tell her I say happy birthday. Yeah, Mark, take care, be careful. Yeah, definitely be careful there, man. Hope you, your family are safe somewhere. Uh, Nothing I say will help. All I can say is, Mark, be careful out there, man. Um, I hate to say prepare for the worst because no one wants to hear that, but at the same time, I don't want to lie either. I wish you the best, man. I know how that fear is, man. Mark, I know how that fear is. So be careful out there, Mark, in Florida. To anyone in Florida, be careful there, man. Be careful. Yeah, exactly. Civil Wings. That's what every person on the. Yeah, you always have to prepare for the worst. It's always that's what sucks about it, but it's true. Hey, Scratch Bro. By the way, Civil Wings, hope you're doing well. Yeah, Civil Wings, I saw your comment under the Michael Bean podcast because I was watching that clip about the Batman thing. That's cool that he has a podcast. Yeah, hey there, Hopium. Sorry about the last Dead Pit show. I missed your comment. You said the ending of it. Because I'm not hosting it, I can't control pressing the super chat buttons. And I wasn't sure if people wanted to see the spoiler as well. But I already knew about the spoiler, so I already knew what the ending was. But yeah, Joker 2 is one of the worst sequels I've seen in my life. It sounds like it. I mean, it sounds like it. It sounds like such a piece of dog shit. But hey, PAT FLA, is FLA for Florida? You're in Florida too? Yeah, for anyone in Florida, I wish you nothing but the best, man. I really do. Hey there, Kevin. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I don't know how you guys in Florida do it. I'd be like, have to move a lot more north and west. Well, Megalopolis will be one of the next uploads. I'll upload that later tonight or tomorrow. Well, yeah, Joker 2. Yeah, exactly. PA2. Yeah, I don't envy you guys at all. I'm really sorry to hear that, man. I really am. Fucking sucks. Fuck the weather. Fuck hurricanes. Piece of shits. They fucking suck. Nah, I've never heard of A Different Man, the A24 film. I don't even know what the story of the film is. Yeah, Joker 2, you don't need to worry about it unless you want to get the implication that Joker gets raped in prison. Traffic in Tampa's crazy. It took 5 hours to go 100 miles. Jesus. I can only imagine, man. God damn. Hope you're somewhere safe right now. Thank you, Hopium. I appreciate that. Astonishingly awful. Joker 2 is the worst film I've seen this year. It makes Alien Romulus seem like a masterpiece in comparison. I mean, that's saying a lot. But I mean, you make a 2-hour movie that's a musical where apparently everything you like about the first Joker is crapped on, where he's not the Joker anymore and he gets killed and he gets raped in prison. I mean, Geniuses made that movie apparently, and it's going to bomb. I didn't know it's going to bomb, man. Which sounds like good. Oh, you're Pennsylvania. Well, you're with family. You're with relatives. Oh, okay, it's a different person. Sorry, I was talking about the person in Florida. Hey, Rail Snake, I love cats and pussies, so they can send whatever they want. Kevin, doesn't matter to me. I'm not really a fan of the Robin character anyway. Never been a fan of the Robin character. I always like Batman when he's by himself, when he's solo. Joker 2 open lower than Morbius. Well, that says a lot. If I've seen Cats Don't Dance, I don't remember much about it. Well, yeah, a lot of people said that Joker did not need a sequel, and look what happened. It's bombing. A lot of people hate it. Even critics hate it. Lucas, at least. At least, yeah. Even John Campea hated Joker too. Yeah, that's definitely saying something. Miami Voice, Miami Vice, Miami Vice movie. Yeah, I prefer the TV show. Elm Street 3 is a good choice. Yeah, Joker 3 cost 200 million. That's not accounting for marketing. It's not accounting for advertising as well. I rather watch Titanic than Avatar because at least I'm curious a bit of the historical reference to it. Uh, and I do like some of the special effect sequences in that. It's a more interesting story, but I much prefer his older work. Hey there, Joe. Hope you're doing well, man. How's everything going over there? No, no problem, Lucas. I've never heard of those Hobble one. Hey, QJC. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Darth Gold Dust. I never watched Pokemon, so I have no Pikachu. It is what it is. Never played, never watched Pokemon. I star in a horror movie called The Reviewer where I kill people. I'll think about that movie. I like both soundtracks, Freddy Lit. I don't really have. By the way, your request will be uploaded tomorrow. The Alien uh, anime reaction. Well, either late tonight. So I'll upload it either late tonight or early tomorrow. You'll see it by the time tomorrow is around. That'll be one of the videos that I upload. But hey, Joe, how's it going? Joe Dread. No, Gladiator 2 is not a musical. It's just an unneeded sequel that no one asked for, and I think that will bomb too. Oh, thank you, Joe. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Do you feel Joker 2 had to be made into a musical? I don't think it had to be made at all. What I heard about the ending was that there's a courtroom drama. It's implied he gets raped in prison, gets the Joker out of him, gets dumped, and then dies. And then there's someone else who's the real Joker, so it makes the first film completely pointless. So they did an Alien 3. I'm not surprised because it keeps happening all the time. Star Trek Generations, they killed Captain Kirk. Star Wars The Last Jedi, Rise of Skywalker, Terminator Genesis, and then Dark Fate. Shoot John Connor in the face. When it happens all the time, why should one be surprised when it happens yet again? Big fucking surprise. I am not surprised. They do this stuff all the time. I've been saying that repeatedly. Some people don't want to listen. You guys are listening, but hey, Kingpin. Yeah, screwed up with everything with the sequel. Yeah, and it's bombing. Joker 2's bombing because no one wanted a sequel and bad word of mouth. The Mad God does look interesting. I've never seen it Freddy Lit, but it does look interesting. I'd be down for that Freddy Lit. That's up to you, but I'd be down for that. Yeah, I mean, Joker 2 made sense. That's the conversation at hand because that's the film that came out and it's bombing. So, yeah, but horror films, people thought the character was interesting, and you took everything people was interested in the first film, and then you did a 180 and took a dump on it. That does bother people, including me and most people. One of the reasons why it's bombing badly. It's like, hey, you people like the first Joker? Go fuck yourself. That's really what it is. Why don't make it a musical? Doesn't it have like an animated opening? Just People head up their asses. Blumhouse's Wolfman, I know nothing about it. Take care, Alter Ego. Hey there, Bobby. Hope you're doing well. No, I've never been haggled by police officers. Guess I've been lucky on that. Why did Joaquin Phoenix? For what I understand, it was more of his. He had more control in this movie. So it sounds like more Todd Phillips had less control. Joaquin Phoenix and them had more control. So a Tenchi fan, I would not be surprised that it's more Joaquin Phoenix's fault. I don't know that for sure. I'm just saying if that comes out, I would not be surprised. Nah, not yet, Mark. Thankfully. Not yet. What foreign country do I want to visit? Maybe Japan? Maybe Australia? Most places, I mean, UK, not all places, but Australia, Amsterdam, Japan. Venom 3 looks bad. I did not like the first two. Well, Phoenix had full control. Well, they trusted the wrong people because this is why sometimes you need producers. This is why sometimes producers are not the bad guys. Sometimes they are, but sometimes they're not. After Transformers 1, should Chris Hemsworth fire his agent? Yes, he should have fired him a long time ago. Stop piggybacking on franchises. He tried to piggyback on the Ghostbusters, National Lampoon's Vacation, Men in Black, Mad Max, and now Transformers. Oh, hey there, Drew Reviews. What's funny you said that. I got a guy who got pissed at me because I did not like Point Break, but I liked Cobra. So the guy got pissed at me. Yeah, thank you, Luke. I'll get to when I can. No, they're not outdoor cats because there's other animals around here and I don't want them to get hurt. Dark Gold does. I don't mind Fury Road. I did not like Furiosa though. Fury Road, I think, is just okay, but I don't like Tom Hardy. I would prefer it if it was Mel Gibson. If it was Mel Gibson and Fury Road, I would have liked it more. But I think it's an okay film. I don't like Furiosa though. Well, I would choose Falling Down. Barming. I like Falling Down quite. I would choose Falling Down, but I do like the first Joker. People get offended over a movie. Yeah, it happens all the time. I'm doing well, Baja. How you doing? They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Hey there, Dante. I don't want a Falling Down remake. I like the film that we have. I don't need a remake of Falling Down. I think Mel Gibson should have played Mad Max in Fury Road, and that should have been the finale, the final one. One last hurrah, and I would have been fine with it. He's a good actor. He's a better actor than Tom Hardy. I'd rather watch Thunderdome than Furiosa. I haven't read Gothic novels. Well, then Todd Phillips was wrong. Yeah, Falling Down is great. You don't need a remake. Well, I mean, I liked The Gray Man with Ryan Gosling, and the Russo brothers had a hand in that. They produced Extraction 1 and 2, which I like those. And their MCU stuff, I think Infinity War and Endgame fucking suck, in my opinion. I think those films suck. I hated Infinity War and I hated Endgame, so I like their stuff outside of MCU more. Aside from Captain America: Winter Soldier and maybe, Civil War. I don't drink coffee, no. Tom Hardy, there's only a few movies I didn't mind him in. One was a film called Locke, but most movie Inception, I thought he was fine in. But I don't like Dark Knight Rises. I don't like the Venom movies. Hmm. Haven't seen VHS Beyond. I've heard of it. Oh, thank you, Joe. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Do you feel Transformers Rise of the Beast and Transformers 1 bombed badly? Do you think there will be no more films at all? Well, Transformers 1 got good reviews. Like, apparently, a lot of fans and critics liked it, but uh, really bad marketing. And also, people were not really wanting an animated movie. I think you need to take a long break. I don't think they will. I think they're going to desperately do a Transformers G.I. Joe crossover movie, live action. And they'll probably try to stunt cast it, put Dwayne the Rock Johnson back in it, or someone like that. So I would not be surprised if within 5 years you did another. We're making a new one because they hope they will strike oil. Alien Covenant did not do that well, but then let's shake the dice, do Alien Romulus, and that did well. So I think within 5 years, you will see another attempt at a Transformers movie. If not 5 years, then a little less than 10. So there you go. I think eventually you will, because they never give up. On an IP like that, they never give up. Look at Terminator. How many Terminator films have bombed, and yet James Cameron, we're gonna make a new one. So no, it's never over. It's like, what about Bob? They never leave. You see, they never leave. How many Terminator films have bombed? They still want to make more Terminator films. Same thing. If someone bought you a vacation in New York and pay for everything, would you be able to go? Sure, but I don't know why they would do that. They want to fuck me. I will fuck you. I mean, I don't know why anyone would pay for a full blown vacation. Hope they pay for some hookers. Add in some hooker money and then we'll do it. Add in some hooker time. We'll make it so. Make sure they're clean, though. Make sure they're clean. Very clean, yay. But in all seriousness, sure, I would be able to do it, but I don't see why anyone would pay that. Jojo, I'm doing well. Robocop vs. Terminator. You can make that a good animated film. Have the voice of Peter Weller, have the voice of Arnold. You can make a good Robocop versus Terminator movie. You could. But they don't want to. I don't know why. That I would be fine with. An animated Robocop vs. Terminator, make it R-rated. I think you could do that, but they won't. The maximum days you can be away? May I ask why? My question would be why? Why? What would be the purpose of it? That would be my question. Hey, Jeremy Power. Tupac vs. Biggie movie? Uh, I mean, I don't know. They made individual films about their life. I don't know what more you could say. They're relying on super fans because of toxic fans. Well, apparently it's not working because these films are bombing. So they'll listen to the wrong people, I guess. Well, I like the Daredevil show and the movie, Jonathan. I like both. Yeah, VHS 85 was a nice surprise. I actually liked that one quite a bit. I don't want any more reboots of franchises. They'd have to really impress me. Is $300 a week enough to survive? Not with this economy. No, Terminator, I don't like the ending of Terminator 3. It completely craps on Terminator 2's point. Well, okay, how would you make the idea of Terminator 3 existing does contradict T2. Because the ending of T2 makes it seem like it's all done and good. So the idea of Terminator 3 even existing contradicts T2, at least in some way. Uh, Not yet, Josh. Who's doing the voice Darth Vader now? How about you just leave him alone? We saw how he started with the prequels. We saw how he ended with Return of the Jedi. You don't need any more Darth Vader stuff. I mean, my favorite Michael Bay film is Bad Boys 2. Oh, cool. Yeah, I liked Dog Soldiers, my favorite werewolf film. Thank you, Lucas. I appreciate that. But yeah, I always like Dog Soldiers. Dog Soldiers is my favorite werewolf movie. If I live in a CGI house, I don't know how that would work. How many tests do I have? Too many. I'll put it that way, too many. Yeah, Darth Vader passed away in 1983, exactly. Yeah, that's what they'll do. They'll do an AI voice of James Earl Jones. That's what it'll be, AI voice. That's what they're doing more and more now. AI voice, AI stuff. So it'll be that. He'll say 2 lines, 4 lines, AI generated for James Earl Jones. I never played Dino Crisis. I know of the game. I have the game on the PS1 Mini I have because it's loaded with a lot of games, but I never played Dino Crisis. Again, I know of it. Guess what's on TV now? I don't know. Yeah, Josh, rest in peace to those guys. Yeah. John Ashton from Beverly Hills Cop, Chris Christopherson, exactly. Premiere, no, because someone sent me a download link and I have the documentary, the 5-hour documentary of aliens. Someone I know sent me a download link, so I have it on my computer. I haven't watched it yet because it's 5 hours, but I have it. I have it on my computer. Let's see real quick. Yeah, I have it on my computer right here. See, I have it downloaded. But I mean, I haven't had time to watch it. It's 5 hours. Or Thor Ragnarok's on TNT. I'll pass. Oh, that's cool, Lucas. That's very nice. The link's not around anymore. I downloaded it before it got taken off. Rockford Files, I've never seen it. Oh, thank you, Joe. I appreciate it. Share your quick rant on the ballerina trailer. Well, I mean, quick rant. I mean, the woman looks like she was made by a pair of sticks. She looks like she could barely carry a gun, let alone shoot it. The story is nothing you haven't seen before 50 times. Keanu is thrust in there because it's a prequel to John Wick 4, and Keanu's just getting up there with an age. I don't give a fuck about the character. I don't give a shit if she does ballerina shit, and I don't care about John Wick anymore since they killed him off. You killed him off in an overbloated, lame, overrated action film with a shitload of problems that, hey, people want to disregard it, fine. And, yeah, just hated the trailer, zero interest. It makes me seem like I don't like Atomic Blonde, but I think I would like that better than what I saw in this. And I really mean that. So, Ballerina trailer did jack all for me. That's just me, though. I don't give a rat's ass about Ballerina. They dance her way off a fucking cliff for all I care. That's cool, Preston. Hey there, Libertas. Hey there, Will Ferrell number one. Baja, I mean, maybe he'll send the request for VHS Beyond, but he may not as well. Because I haven't heard from him for a while. I can barely remember Not Notch. You watching Grease on TV? That's a good movie. Radio Snake. I guess we'd rather deal with the ticks because at least there's a way to kill them. The Blob, you just have to uh, you only freeze it really. Mama from 2013. I've never seen it, the film. Akira movie. I like Akira. I think that's a pretty good film. JoJo, I have no idea what the hell they're doing. I can't answer that question. I don't think they know what the hell they're doing. That's the problem. Yeah, but Premiere, well, I mean, no, sorry. Radio State, you could squish the ticks. Like, you could burn them with fire at least. Why is Mark Ruffalo a horrible human being? Well, he's one of the guys that will defend pedos. Give them another chance. And all that shit. I don't know. I haven't seen Michelle Pfeiffer lately. Agree, the trailer looked lame as hell. Ana de Armas, she seemed like she's being typecast by this point. I barely remember anything about Ghosted. I forgot she was in The Gray Man and No Time to Die. And I like The Gray Man. No Time to Die I did not like, but she's not an actress that just sticks out for me except maybe in Blade Runner 2049. Just a lot of these people in Hollywood, they believe in a lot of weird shit because there are people in Hollywood who are weirdos. They believe in a lot of stupid shit. Look at P. Diddy. And people knew about that for years. Don't tell me they didn't. They didn't say a damn thing until now. You tell me nobody knew what was going on with P. Diddy? Bullshit. Martin, why do you give a shit what I think for you to be happy? If you need another to make you feel good on enjoying the film, then you're shit out of luck, buddy. Martin Lord Waghorn. Can you just be happy for us to watch something good for once, Matt? Like, what movie are you talking about? Joker 2 that not a single person has fucking liked? What movie are you talking about, dude? What movie are you talking about? What movie? Name the movie. Just repeating the same thing you said like the last 3 streams. Name it. Hey there, Edgy. Glad you liked Akira. Oh, thanks. Well, I'm glad I know I'm not the only one that disliked Point Break. Well, Drew, there's also a lot of films we both like Cobra and Tremors and a lot of other stuff. And I liked Akira. Martin, you don't seriously like Star Wars Acolyte, do you? Because you'd be the only one that liked that show. And teach their own. But then don't be a baby if other people don't like it. Never cared enough to watch Point Break? Well, I mean, I never gave a shit about that movie. I put that clip up because I thought it was a funny video. Not for some debate. I thought it was a funny video. So people can be entertained and laugh. Mark Marius, you'd have to let me know what the price is. Outland I would choose. I love Outland. Yeah, long kiss goodnight. Yeah, sure, with those two, yeah. Catherine Bigelow, I liked her work in. Did she do The Hurt Locker? I mean, I liked the Italian Job. That was nice. Sam, I would choose Outland. I mean, Radio Snake, James in Silent Hill 2 has a bit more development to his character. But I mean, Harry in Silent Hill 1 is a guy trying to save his daughter. He's done nothing bad, so I would say I liked him more. But James definitely has more backdrop to his character. So yeah, I like the Hurt Locker, and Catherine Bigelow did that. Marcus, I would choose the Big Hit. Barming, I would choose the Italian Job. Yeah, I like the Hurt Locker. I don't mind Blue Steel. I don't mind Near Dark. Hey, not J Pate, I'm doing well. Fave Sam Jackson movie, Die Hard with a Vengeance. Joker 2 is shit. That's what everybody else has said. Do I prefer Kingpin as a Spidey or Daredevil villain? It don't matter to me. It don't matter to me either way. I don't have a preference. I barely remember Strange Days. I remember not liking it when I first saw it. Like Drew, I don't mind Near Dark, Hurt Locker, Blue Steel, and Near Dark, Hurt Locker, Blue Steel. That's cool, Sean. Yeah, True Lies is great. Oh, James Gandolfini would have done a great job. Rest in peace. He was a wonderful actor. I don't remember that Barming. I don't remember that Looney Tunes episode. Favorite superhero video games: X-Men Origins Wolverine, Spider-Man for PS4, Batman Arkham Asylum. I remember liking Spider-Man for PS1. She-Ra live action series? I haven't heard that. Are there any games you'd like to replay that you've already let's played that I would like to replay? I mean, I'd be fine replaying any of them. Well, Alien Isolation. I know Premier mentioned that. I would not mind. I would love to replay that one day. Let me see my playlist. What games would I like to replay? Let me look. You know what? I would like to replay the Silent Hill games. Silent Hill 1, Silent Hill Homecoming, because those were done in a much more antiquated setup. They didn't have my face in the corner, and it would have better audio. So the Silent Hill games would be the big part, because I would love to replay those games again. So Silent Hill, I've never done Silent Hill 2 or 3 or 4. So I would love to do the Silent Hill games. That would be number 1. Alien Isolation. I mean, Damer 1998 would be funny. Evil Within, I would like to do one. Evil Within 2. Riddick, Escape from Butcher Bay, and then the sequel, Assault on Dark Athena. So yeah, there's a lot of them. But yeah, I would love to play the Silent Hill games one day on the channel. Hopefully one day. Hey, Rob Romano, hope you're doing well. Thank you, awesome God. Resident Evil games, that'd be cool. Silent Hill Downpour, I would love to play that. I never really got to finish that. Oh, no problem, Joe. Thank you so much for your kindness, man. One last question for tonight before I go. What are your feelings on Kevin Smith's video talking about his mental health breakdown? I didn't watch it because I hate to say it, I don't care. I know this sounds bad, but I don't give a fuck about his mental breakdown because I'm sorry. I know I sound awful, but I just don't care. We all have issues. We all have problems. We all deal with stuff. I'm sorry that he went through that. I think it's interesting that he was fine for all those years doing Kurtz, Morass, Chasing Amy, Dogma. But then all of a sudden it just came up out of the blue. We had no signs of that stuff before. I just think that's interesting. So I'm sorry that happened to him, but I don't know, like Kevin Smith, that guy's changed so much. He's let me down so many times with his movies, with the way his behavior nowadays. Just completely different person that I don't recognize. Like the guy I liked is long gone. Yeah, he had a heart attack years and years ago. And I'm glad he survived. I don't wish death or something on him. It's hard for me to be interested in anything else that guy says or does now or in the future. I'll still like his older stuff, but yeah, just I don't know how else to put it. What was that show that dumb fuck Will Wheaton, who's a fucking bitch ass soy boy? Fuck Will Wheaton. His mom should have put on his dad's crack. And you heard me right. I meant what I said. His mom should have pulled off and put on his dad's crack, and he should never have been born. Will Wheaton is a fucktarded piece of shit. Fucking dumb fuck. But Luke is like Super Mario Odyssey, X-Men Origins Wolverine, the James Bond games, Crash Bandicoot, Uncharted. Love playing. I would love to play the Uncharted games again. Super Mario Sunshine, I wouldn't mind giving another look. Super Mario Odyssey was a lot of fun. So was the other Super Mario Galaxy. So there's a lot. You say what I would like to replay. There's tons. I haven't seen the original Sam's Lot in a long time. Yeah, I've seen clips of the Evil Within 1 and 2. I played Evil Within 1 a long time ago, and I have Evil Within 2. So I've seen clips of it. Well, that's so cool, Lucas. I mean, that'd be kind. That's up to you, Lucas, but that'd be very kind. But yeah, Silent Hill will probably be the one I would love to. I would love to play each of those games because I have them all now. Will Wheaton is one of those crybaby soy boys that. What was the other thing? I want to get the quote right. Okay, this is what it is. I want to get it right. Okay, so recently Zachary Levi, he happened to want to vote for Trump because people asked him about it. And that's his right. And when you listen to the guy talk, he's like, I hope people can work together. I hope that, both sides is not us versus them. And he's also listen, I'm kind of worried because this might get me canceled and I might not have a career anymore. Like he's in a very matter of fact, calm, rational manner. If you don't believe me, you look it up. Well, Will Wheaton comes out and says, what a disappointment, what a disgrace, how disgusting. Safe spaces can't exist if those who continue to make others feel unsafe are allowed to be apart. A place is not safe if you can't keep out the people who would make it unsafe. That includes non-physical safety, and fundamental human rights are not a matter of opinion. Non-physical safety. What the fuck does that mean? Non-physical safety. I am so tolerant. Well, fuck you. That's what it is. He's a fucktarded piece of shit. I like Species, not going to be my top 5, but I do like Species. So Will Wheaton is a dumb fuck. Fucking hate it. MMA Fire, hope you're doing well, man. Oh, that's cool, Lucas. Thank you. Yeah, Will Wheaton is a fucking idiot. You know who's worth a shit? Dean Cain. He's worth a shit. Like, you listen to Dean Cain, he's seems like a good dude. I think Will Wheaton tried to go after Dean Cain as well. Dean Cain could beat the fuck out of you, Will Wheaton. The only time you were famous is when someone says, shut up, Wesley. So shut up, Wesley. I never saw those shows, Barming. I never saw Oz or Prison Break. I'm doing good, Video Master. Hope you're doing well. I've never seen the TV show Lost. I've got a controversial one. I like streamers. Why would that be controversial? Yeah, Dean Cain is Superman. Yeah. Yeah, you look up Dean Cain, he knows what's going on and he knows what's up. Always like Dean Cain. Will Wheaton bitched at Dave Chappelle? Well, that tells you everything. I've only seen like 3 episodes of Game of Thrones. It wasn't for me. Oh, that sounds cool, Lucas. Thank you, man. Hey, Lucas, request Silent Hill games one day. Come on. Come on, do it now. But Lucas, anything you do, I really appreciate it. It's just all good. It's all sincerely cool, man. Whatever it may be, I really do appreciate it. Yeah, Dean Cain seems like a no shit guy. Exactly. Heard him some podcasts he's done. He seems like a cool guy to hang out with. Exactly. Dean Cain has to be one of the coolest names in Hollywood. Yeah. And hell, his dad directed Young Guns. That's also cool as well. You got a dad that directed Young Guns. And you're Superman. I've seen Breaking Bad. I've done quite a few reviews. Really what, Lucas? Yeah, Lucas, I do really appreciate it. Yeah, I like Toy Soldiers, but it wasn't because of Will Wheaton. Preston, I mean, they may not be your cup of tea, but I even liked some of the Sci-Fi Channel films he did, like Dragon Fighter and Boa. But I don't know if they would be your cup of tea. Well, I mean, I'm just saying, Lucas. If you were asking me what games I would like to replay or play, I would say Silent Hill games would be. I'd love to go through each of the Silent Hill games, 1 through 4, and then try out Shattered Memories and Homecoming and Downpour. Hey, take care, Joe Dredd. Have a good night, man. No problem. Thank you so much for your kindness. My favorite Denzel Tony Scott film is Deja Vu, actually. I never saw the Supergirl TV show, so I didn't know that. But Whedon is a crybaby. He is. He's a bitch. Well, I think the reason I liked Bo and Dragonfire, a big part was Dean Cain, because I do like Dean Cain. Oh, that's true, Lucas. Yeah, that's true. I just because the Silent Hill 2 remake came out, I'm now in such a Silent Hill mood that I would love to play those games. So that's why it came out, because I don't like I don't have a PS5, so I wouldn't be able to play the Silent Hill 2 remake. But yeah, the because now that's all in the news everywhere, everyone else is playing it. Silent Hill's on the brain, so that's why it popped in my head, and that's why I answered that way. So yeah, Silent Hill games I would love to play one day on the channel. Lucas, you could do whatever you want, man. Whatever you prefer. Whatever you prefer. I'll gladly do it. It's all fun. It's all good, man. Oh, you got Shattered Memories. You said your brother had it, Silver Wings? Or did you order? Was that one of the games your brother had, or you have it? I like Man on Fire. I think that's a good one. U.S. Marshals, I don't mind. I think The Fugitive is better. Delta Force 3, yeah, it was unnecessary. Without Chuck Norris, there's really no point. Uh, I didn't like either one of those, not JPEG, so neither. I didn't like Team Cobra or Python. I like Anaconda. Oh, your brother has Homecoming. That's what it was. Okay, it was Homecoming. Gotcha. I never played Shadow Memories. That sounds cool, Lucas. Thank you. I've seen King Cobra, but that was so long ago. I don't remember details. No, Dark Metal Spire isn't here, Video Master, but it's cool, man. Oh, thank you, Lucas. I appreciate that. Hi there, Nicholas. Hope you're doing well. Alligator, I do quite enjoy. Breaker Breaker, I didn't mind. Kind of a trucker movie, but with Chuck Norris. Silent Hill Downpour, I only got like an hour in, so I didn't get that far at all. I would like to play the whole thing and judge it for myself. I have the game, just never got to finish to play that far. Oh, that sounds cool, Lucas. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, Christmas Rush was the Dean Cain. It was also called Breakaway, I think it was called. Breakaway, or Eric Roberts was the bad guy. It was a made for cable, made for TV movie. Dean Cain's like Die Hard in a shopping mall. It had low production value because it was made for cable, made for TV, but I still liked it. It was called Breakaway. It was also called Christmas Rush. Well, I didn't Jackson Jack. I would have to play the whole the find out for myself. Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. What system is that for? I haven't seen much about the Silent Hill 2 remake, although it seems like everybody likes it so far. Oh yeah, I love I Come in Peace, Dark Angel. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I don't see Mufasa breaking a billion. Well, I don't play games on PC. I'm not good at the keyboard. I don't really have the equipment to record footage from a computer. So nah. I don't really know much about Ladle games except the ones you requested. I never really follow Ladle games. I didn't grow with Ladles, period. Share your reviews, why not? It's like the porn reviews, at least it'd be something different. No, I would not say slashers got better because some of the better ones are like the 80s. Well, MMA Fight, I really appreciate that, man. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Hey, John, how's it going, man? The Zero Cool in the house. How's everything, man? Hope your audio microphone situation's going good. Well, thank you, Lucas. I appreciate that. Sam, I think just because they're funny reviews to do, and I'm fine with that. The guy can request as many porn reviews as he wants because they're funny to do. And they're better than films like Megalopolis. I guarantee you, the film I saw, Vegas Hookers, is a lot better than Joker 2. I would bet money on it. I bet you feel the same way too. Vegas Hookers, there's a lot of fucking and titties, or Joker 2, where Joker gets raped. I'm gonna go with Vegas Hookers. Better movie. Dead Rising Deluxe. Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, Lucas, definitely, because it's a long ass game, and I just didn't have fun playing it. Descent into Darkness. I don't think I've seen that one. Hey there, Sloan. I do enough to tap you out, buddy. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Did I say something wrong? It got better as I went along. Oh, okay, that's cool. I'm glad that's doing well, John. Do you feel comfortable watching these type of movies? Yeah, I feel comfortable. I'm a guy. Hi there, Sloan. Hope you're doing well. I'm sure I will not quit on Crash 4 because I like those games. I like the first 3 Crash Bandicoot games. I won't quit on Crash 4. I would guarantee you on that. Oh, okay, MMA. Okay, I didn't see that comment. I'm sorry. I didn't see the comment that someone was saying. No one has requested Kill 'Em All 2, Drew Michael. Nope. No one has requested Kill 'Em All 2. So no, I have not been requested that. But no, Lucas, I'm not going to quit Crash Bandicoot 4. I'll be curious to play it because I like the first 3 a lot. So I'm curious about that. So I'm down for that. Well, I'll be curious about that, Lucas, because I played some tough games. What do you think about filmmakers trying to make their films ground in realism? I don't know. It depends. It depends because there's a lot of films that's a fruitless venture. It's never going to be realistic no matter how you make it. Well, it can mean anything you want with time waster. Means I could watch it, but it doesn't make me that mad or angry. It's just not something I'm going to praise or say is underrated or love. I don't care about a new Karate Kid film. 1996 film Killers, I've never heard of it. I never heard of that one from 96. Well, Lucas, I mean, I'll be curious to give that a look. I prefer the 80s Little Shop of Horrors. Or Rayo Snake, they're just poorly made. Yeah, Hamburger Hill, I would say, yeah, I would agree with that. I love Hamburger Hill. Yeah, movie guy, I remember. I'm not that senile, at least not yet, to forget that. Uh, David Cronenberg films, The Dead Zone, The Fly, Videodrome, A History of Violence. Closed captioning, I think that's fine to have because if you're deaf, then at least give them something to read to understand what's going on. And you just turn it off if you don't need it. What do you remember about the web ones? It was way too fucking long, and a guy played with his dolls for like 2.5 hours. Okay, I never saw Killers. I vaguely remember the convents. Vaguely, but I didn't play Killers. Sure, Lucas, that's fine with me. Or if you want to do how you want, if you want to do it earlier or if you want to do it whenever, feel free, Lucas. My favorite Stephen King movie is Maximum Overdrive, The Running Man, The Shining. I don't know about least favorite. I gotta think about it. Um, Cell is one of them. Movie ending's more depressing than The Mist. Go watch a Serbian film. Planet of the Apes are there. I was never that big into it. I was never a big Planet of the Apes guy. They're watchable. My favorite John Carpenter film is The Thing, Big Trouble in Little China, They Lives, I Saw in Prison 13, In the Mouth of Madness. Well, thank you, Lucas. I appreciate that. Yeah, a lot of people are talking about Joker 2. Not yet, but X-Ray Punch. But yeah, Megalopolis, that review's coming up either late tonight or tomorrow. I already recorded the review. Plays Mark Wahlberg, I hated. I don't have a favorite scene in Memoirs of Invisible Man. I'm not a fan of the movie. You mean Three Teens? It's not Three Caves. Three Teens? Yeah, I like Three Teens. I think that's a good film. I like Three Teens. I think that's a pretty good movie. I like George Clooney in it. Yeah, I liked it. It's a good film. Devin, I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well. Hollow Man, I like Hollow Man. That's a good one. Yeah, people already told me about the Joker 2 ending. Well, Lucas, number one, it's a request, so I think it's right that I finish it. And number two, people laugh at the rage. And if they're being entertained, then that's all that matters. As if they're having fun, then it's all good. Favorite Jackass member, Steve-O. Yeah, P. Diddy did a lot of weird stuff, like dressing up as Joker. He was always a weirdo. But people knew something was going on. They didn't say anything. Lo and behold, they didn't say jack squat for all that time, all those years. Yes, Lucas. The Nanny or Fran Drescher, I haven't seen that in over 20 years. I haven't seen that since it came out. So it's been forever since I've seen it. No, MTB, I'm going to be busy with paid requests. October. Um, I thought Whiplash was a good film. I don't know Not JPEG. I don't know much about it. George Lopez, I didn't see any episodes. I didn't see Pizzo's review of The Hitcher Second Sight release. My favorite scene in the 2019 Joker? I like the film. I don't really have a favorite scene, but I liked the film though. Yeah, I don't have a favorite scene. Yeah, definitely. I mean, some people in here are in Florida earlier. I mentioned that. But yeah, best wishes to people in Florida. Very sad to hear what seems it was going to happen. They already got through some bad stuff. More's coming with the hurricanes. I'm really feel bad about that. Not anything I say won't be enough. Oh, Jackson Jack, you're in Florida. I wish you guys luck, man. I really do. It all fucking sucks. It all sucks. That's all I'll say. I know it's not enough, but I don't know what else to say. Yeah, Jackson Jack, hope you stay safe, man. You and your family stay safe. Crying out loud. No, Devin, no one has requested those. Your worst at closing down? Well, I don't know where in Florida you're at, but from what I heard, there's going to be a Category 5 hurricane. Was like tonight or tomorrow or maybe not that's well Wednesday, yeah, Wednesday. So not that, but yeah, pretty close. I might have seen of Mice and Men, but it was so long ago I don't remember much about it. Yeah, Fabio did a good job ranting on Megalopolis. Kino Casino, no. I don't know who that is. Well, I don't remember where in Florida is gonna hit. Yeah, but I mean, I've seen the movie. Take Care, Freddy. Yeah, Take Care, Drew. No, Devin, no one's requested those. Acres of Movies, you're a woman? I didn't know that. Okay. I mean, not that it matters, but oh, it's gonna hit where you are? Well, be careful, Jetson Jack. I'll say be careful. Take Care, Radio Snake. Just not JPEG. I'd be fine if they don't release the movie. Wouldn't bother me. What Women Once? I haven't seen that in forever. I don't remember much about it. Yeah, Megalopolis was a piece of shit. Awful movie. Awful film. Yeah, I don't mind Bulletproof. Hey there, Sam Crow. Hope you're doing well. Megalopolis was about a guy that wants to build a utopia versus a mayor that doesn't want it to happen. Guy falls in love with the mayor's daughter. There's a riot that happens. Trying to be in New Rome. Kind of the same type of power struggle story you've seen, only done in a pretentious, boring manner. Well, yeah, because he wanted to rip off Metropolis, but it's nowhere near as good. That's the problem. Many problems. Metalopolis was poorly acted, pretentious as hell, boring, with dialogue that was full of itself. The theme song for Metropolis. What was the theme song? Um, Fair disagreement between Eber and Cisco. Probably cop and a half. That was a pretty fun video. Will Kathleen Kennedy ever retire? Eventually, but when she's ready, when she wants to. That's just how it is. Because after Star Wars and Indiana Jones, if she's not going to leave by then she's not leaving until she feels like it. House of Gucci I never saw. No, I haven't had a chance to check out the Hitcher 4K. Haven't had a chance. Worst Reservoir Coppola movie, Megalopolis. Lucas. I liked Uncharted more than Lego Indiana Jones. I know there's the Indiana Jones PS2 that I played a little bit, but sadly never got to finish. The the one on the PS2. Never saw Cry Macho. Hey there, Michael. Hope you're doing well. Well, I never got to finish that PS2 game, Lucas, so I don't know. Never got to finish that Indiana Jones. I only played like 2 hours because Mike didn't request anymore, so I never got to finish it. But I liked Uncharted. I don't remember much of Escape from Alcatraz. Yeah, it's cool that Daylight's getting a 4K. I don't care about doing stunts. Nah, I'm fine with a stunt. I don't need to do stunts. I don't need to get hurt. Unless they pay me a shitload of money to do it, then I'll do it. Never saw Without a Clue. Never saw it. Yeah, I would love that, Lucas. That'd be great. Never saw J. Edgar. Well, I can't disagree. Actors of movies, I can't disagree. Sexy Piece, that is a good Ben Kingsley performance, one of his best. Stunts Oscar? Sure, I mean, stunt guys are important, and stunt gals. Like, stunt people are important. They do a lot of hard work. If it's a way to reward them, sure. Lucas, absolutely, I'd be fine with it. I would actually be better because that way I would refamiliarize myself with the buttons and the controls. So absolutely, that would actually be preferable because I won't remember what the buttons were and where I was at. Well, Jackie Chan was better than Tom Cruise with stunts. I told you actors of movies I would not want to do a stunt. I like Leo DiCaprio. Uh, A Fine Madness was worse. Say Almost Fire at least had a cool theme song. Fine Madness, that was just boring. Movie guy, I've seen so many horror films. I don't know what the 5 worst I've seen. I've seen too many to name just 5. My favorite stunts in the James Bond films? I don't know. There's a lot. That's hard to pick. Especially, there's a lot of great stunts. Lucas Green. I don't know. Though they're all good choices. I mean, if you're asking what I would like to play on my birthday, I would say Silent Hill because I do want to play the Silent Hill games again one day. But all those you mentioned, you could pick any one of them; they'd all be good. Any one of them would be good, Lucas. You pick. There'd be no wrong answer. Be my guest. There'd be no wrong answer in that. Not JP. All those films suck. I mean, the worst. I'll say Dark Fate. Tim Matheson. I don't mind as an actor. I liked him in was the Buried Alive TV movie. A Very Brady sequel. I never saw that one. I remember not minding the Brady Bunch movie, but I never saw the sequel. Samuel, I would probably choose. I like both of them. I don't know. Maybe Hans Zimmer for Broken Arrow score and the score for like Days of Thunder. Oh, thank you, Davies Music and Gaming. That was fun. The James Bond playthrough. I love those. Oh no, I've been honestly I've been wanting to do Silent Hill for a long time, Lucas. It just the opportunity never came about. And DV, thank you. I love playing that James Bond game. Both of them were fun. Hopefully more in the future, because they've been a lot of fun so far. They've been very cool. Yeah, I've seen Celtic Pride. It's not too great of a movie. Favorite Playboy Playmates and Penthouse Pets? All of them. They're all good in my book. I don't know, Lucas. Any of them. They're all any of them. Path of Neo I played a long time ago, but I don't remember much about the game. I remember not minding it. But it's been so long. Yeah, I remember Baywatch. I didn't watch a whole lot of it though. Yeah, I know they're doing Alien Isolation too. That's cool. Dark Fate I hate more, Devin. But yeah, it's cool they're doing Alien Isolation too. That's cool. That'll be for a new system I don't have, but have you been requested any NYPD Blue episodes? No. Yeah, the remake of The Hitcher did get everything wrong. That's true. The Baywatch movie with The Rock is a awful, awful movie. Awful film. Terrible. No, I did not like the ballerina trailer. It looked like shit. Pretty much, Lucas. Pretty much. Yeah, there is a 28 years later. They're filming it on like an iPhone. Yeah, it's like an iPhone. They're filming the movie on. Permanent Midnight. I've heard of it. I've never seen it. I know the guy's based on. He worked on the TV show Elf, I believe. DV. I have those two games. DV's Music and Gaming. I have Silent Hill 3 and I do have Silent Hill Origins. So if either one of those would be fine. And I have them. And honestly, Silent Hill 3, I don't think I ever beat. And Origins I never played, so it'd be like playing them for the first time. So I'd be fine with that. I've never counted my DVD Blu-ray collection. But hi there, Lee Brown. But yeah, I've never counted them. I'm sorry. I know it's at least hundreds. I do like the Tiger Belly podcast. I haven't listened to it in a while, but I do like Bobby Lee. Serbian film is worse. I like Darkness Falls. Samuel, you'd have to ask the director why he's doing that. I guess he wants to have the kind of look that 28 Days Later had. The Champ I've never seen. Round the World in 80 Days with Jackie Chan, not a fan of it. The Hitcher remake, the worst, most out of place aspect. How about the car chase where all of a sudden Nine Inch Nails starts playing? Acres of movies, if you send them much, then that would be more than fine. I would do it. If you said that much, then yes, I would do it. For 2 seasons, I would do it. I did see Metalopolis. That review will be up tonight or tomorrow morning. Well, everyone's been saying Silent Hill 2 Remake is good, so I don't have a PS5, so I can't play it. As that, Lucas, if you want DV, feel free. If you want. But yeah, Silent Hill 3 or Origins, feel free, man. Do you think Frenchie Ravenna will ever be released? Apparently not. I don't know. Yeah, that was a dumb part in the remake. I agree with you. There's a lot of dumb parts in the Hitcher remake. That should be like a live commentary one day, but they don't really get a lot of views those commentaries. So Silent Hill 4: The Room, I haven't played that in a long time. I've never done a playthrough on the channel though, DV. That's the thing. I've never done a playthrough of Silent Hill 2. I like to do one of Silent Hill 1 again because it would have better audio. And Lucas Silent Hill, because I grew up with that game a lot more. It's very nostalgic to me. But I've never done a playthrough of Silent Hill 2 or 3 or 4. I would like to play that again someday. Yeah, I actually remember liking that game. It's a tough for the second half, but I do remember liking it. But it's up to you, DV. Do I like blonde-haired chicks? Sure. I did not see Cisco Neighbor's review of Black Sheep. I like the movie though. Robin Williams films don't make me cry, but I do miss the guy. Michael, I think I reviewed The Greatest on the channel. I think. Yeah, I reviewed The Greatest 3 months ago. 1 Hour Photo is a good movie. Acres of movies. Let's start with 2 seasons because that's. If you're really serious about it, now you may be saying this just because, which I don't think there are people that sometimes do this. Like the one guy that came in here and said, "I'm going to get you a PS5," and then that never happened. So sometimes people do say stuff and nothing happens, but I don't think it's going to happen because people say one thing, then they do another, which is perfectly fine. Um, it's like that one guy came in, "Oh, yeah, I'm going to do PS5." Then really what the person wanted me to do was subscribe to their YouTube channel. And I mean, it's a nice way, it's a clever way of doing it, I guess. But once I realized what it is, I'm like, okay, yeah, I get it. Acres of movies, if you're serious about the 2 seasons, then I would do it. But again, if you can't, if you don't, that's fine as well. It's perfectly understandable. Just I, I'll believe it when I see it, if that makes sense. Because again, I've had people say one thing. Yeah, well, Lucas, it's just I rather to pay $550 for a system is just too much for me. And then games are $70. It's just a lot. So I don't know if Acres of Movies is serious, then maybe I'll use that money for it. But there's more important things in the world. Henry Cavill Highlander. I don't think Henry Cavill's doing that. Favorite film from the '90s. Hard target. No Acres of Movies. I would not do it for free. I rather prefer the paid request. It's just that I've never seen you on before, and then all of a sudden, that's a pretty crazy request. I don't know who you are. I've never seen you on here before. If you did it, then I would do it. I'll put it that way. If you did it, I would do it. Fight with Chan Tam, I'm not a fan of. Didn't care for the movie. Jim Carrey's The Grinch, I'm not a fan of. Uh, I haven't gotten to your request yet, Bobby, but I already know I'd rather watch that than Michael Bay's Super Chuds. Demolition Man is a great movie. Excalibur, I might have reviewed that on the channel already. Didn't mind the film. No Acres of Movies, I would take 400. I would take it. The other guy might complain, but I will take 400. I will take it. I would gladly take it. Acres of movies, I would gladly take the 400. Absolutely 100%. The other guy's complaining. I don't know why he's complaining. I'm the one who'd be happy about it. Cable Guy's a good movie. Hitch Remake is that the one where Sean Bean is the killer and takes a whole SWAT team and the lead girl takes him down with a shotgun? Yes, it is. And it's a piece of shit remake. Horror films I've seen this year. I mean, I don't know if there's a best horror film I've seen this year. I'd have to look at a list. I don't have a favorite streaming service. Well, Lucas, it depends if something comes up that's more serious. Me, myself, and Irene, I didn't mind. And the Cole Smith films, they're terrible. Demolition Man's a great movie. Karate Kid beat 'em up. I didn't see footage of it. I didn't know there was footage out there for it. No, no one has requested it, Devin. Barming in A is just saying random movie titles. Worst film in the 90s? I don't know. I'd have to look at a list of what all came out in the 90s. As a character, I prefer Indiana Jones, but I like Nathan Drake. Acres of movies? That sounds good to me. Lee Brown, if I was paid enough, I'd probably watch any movie. Just nothing real, like real death, real animal death, real people death. Like that would be the refusal. Jim Carrey, I thought had better with Ace Ventura, Dumb and Dumber, The Truman Show, Ace Ventura: When Nature Calls. No, Devin, no one has requested Transformers 1. Michael, I reviewed Colors on the channel. I reviewed Colors. I didn't even remember who Chad McQueen was in Karate Kid, to be honest. Yeah, I've seen Cannibal Holocaust. Well, I did 8 years of movies. I'd be down for it. I'd be definitely open to it. No, I like Sleepy Hollow, but Ed Wood is my favorite Tim Burton film. I'd rather watch Beat the Deedles than Chairman of the Board. Favorite Jim Carrey non-comedy? If The Truman Show doesn't count, then maybe Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. No, Devin, no one has requested that. I like Happy Gilmore quite a bit, though. DV. Devin, no one has requested the filmographies. No one has requested that, Devin. How many Silent Hill games there are? There's Silent Hill 1, 2, 3, 4. Origins. There's Shattered Memories, Homecoming, and Downpour. So that's 8. Yeah, about 8. Yeah, because there's the 4 with Team Silent, and there's the 4 without it. I like Doctor Strangelove, it's a good movie. Rapper turned actor, I'm not sure, I have to think about it. White Ramen, I'm doing well, how you doing? And A Violent Nature, that's a horror film I liked this year. Lucas, I have not played Origins, I have not played Shadow Memories, I didn't get to play much of Downpour. I do remember the other 5 liking in some way. Well, but I don't have a PS Vita, I would have no way to play that. It was my favorite franchise, Silent Hill, yeah. I would choose Dirty Word Scratch Burno. Yeah, Downpour I didn't get to play much of, I only played, like, an hour, if that. So it'd be like playing it new. Well, Lee Brown, whenever someone, like, says a very kind word and say that these videos help them, that's very surprising in a nice way. Hey, Diablo, hope you're doing well. Uh, I haven't played the game Dominoes, no, I know what it is. Lucas, I definitely love it. I love doing it. It's fun, it's different. It's a nice change of pace. Never really get to play games, so when the opportunity arises, I really do appreciate and love it. Uh, Usually I just watch at home Preminator. I think 2023 might have been better for movies. Worst horror movie franchise you've covered? I don't know, Leprechaun's pretty bad. Number 23, I'm not a fan of that movie. I'm wearing a Punisher t-shirt. So that's the t-shirt I'm wearing. I forgot I had this in the closet, so I haven't worn this in a while, but yeah, that's the t-shirt I'm wearing. There you go. Haven't seen The Substance, haven't been requested it. Never played Resident Evil 0. Yeah, I've watched movies in 3D. I watched Dread and Gravity in 3D and loved it. Uh, I'm not sure what the best dance movie is. I would say Blood Rage is better than Home Sweet Home. Another country I could travel to, probably Japan, because it just seemed much more futuristic, and I'd be curious to just go around and see how things are taking the environment. I didn't watch much of Twilight Zone. I did review a couple episodes on the channel, and I liked them, but I didn't grow up with Twilight Zone watching their episodes. Leprechaun sequels are worse, Teen Slayer. Didn't see Iced. Any movie actors comment on one of your videos? Lauren Avedon at one point liked my review of King of the Kickboxers, but no, not a whole lot of actors really comment on my videos. No. Great, I'm doing well. No, I would not do a slap fight because I have common sense. I know that's fucking stupid. I did not know there was an inside man too. General, not around here. Salads in Florida. So, best wishes to people in Florida. No, he didn't say he'd come on my channel. I didn't know if it was him or just it might be someone that worked on his YouTube channel. But it said like Roger Hauer, I forget it was a review of The Hitcher or something from long ago, of course. But no, he never said he'd come on my channel or anything, no. But it was someone from his channel or him, that was really cool. Lucas, I'd be open to whatever with Silent Hill. But to be honest, it's been so long since I played those games, it would be like playing them for the first time. Like, it's been probably a decade since I played Silent Hill 2. Even Silent Hill 1, which is the only one I played on the channel, that's been a long time, and that'd be like playing it new. So that's the thing, like, Silent Hill 2 remake is all around, and makes me really wanna go back and play those Silent Hill games and experience them again. Some for the first time. I didn't read that book, Alice TMNT. 8 Mile, good movie. I like the film 8 Mile. No, I would not wanna live in a biodome. Never had lemonade dots. Oh, thank you, Bobby. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. What if you're talking about the Punisher and said, "What happened to the Punisher?" Apparently, when you started drinking and voice said, "Punisher jumped off the building and dies 5 minutes in." What if you're talking about the Punisher and said, what happened to the Punisher?" Apparently, and you started drinking and voice said, "Punisher jumped off the building." I said the Punisher jumped off the building and I die 5 minutes later? I'm not sure what you're saying. I die 5 minutes later? Or I said Punisher, or did I throw someone off a building? Or the Punisher threw me off the building? I'm not sure what you're saying, Bobby. But I appreciate that. Thank you. So, sorry, I'm not sure what you meant. Hi there, Aragorn. Nick B, I'm doing okay. Hope you're doing well, Nick B. Yeah, Captain America 4 doesn't look that good. Yes, the guy said he was the writer for the Thing prequel, and he said that he hated that I ranted on the trailer. But the person was asked about actors. But yeah, the the writer of the Thing prequel, he said he was the writer. Whether he really was, I don't know. Just like the director of that stupid 9/11 movie with zombies that ever got made and got pissed off when me and John Zero Coin up shitting on him. And then lo and behold, his movie didn't get made. It's a stupid idea. Or the guy, Worf Teeter, he said his name was Worf Teeter, got mad that I said his Jeff Speakman movie sucked. Best Punisher actor, Dolph Lundgren for me. That's cool, Lee Brown. Yeah, I know. It's all good. But yeah, Dolph Lundgren is my favorite Punisher. Although I do like Thomas Jane one. 6? I mean, I don't think 6. There's Dolph, Thomas Jane, the guy who passed away, and John Berthel. So 4. Oh yeah, I did play Homecoming, but that one there was a lot of issues because the sound was not working. But now that I've fixed that, not like the music and sound wasn't working. So that's a game that if it didn't feel like I played it because that's when my equipment was screwed up. Now it's fixed. And that's why that playthrough I do not like. I want to redo that because, like I said, the music was all messed up. The audio, I think it was like the voice acting you couldn't hear. But I've fixed it now, so that's one I would absolutely love to redo is Sound No Homecoming because that playthrough I do not like because of just how the audio issues. But again, now that I got taken care of, I like to redo it. Favorite action stars: Stallone, Van Damme. Take care, MMA fighter. Have a good night. Edgar Wright movies I've seen: Shaun the Dead, Hot Fuzz, uh, Baby Driver, Scott uh, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. I go with Punisher, Barming. Now I'm going to eat after the stream, Preminator. Sorry, just opened up some mail. Didn't even had a chance to look at the mail today. Okay. Hey, have a good night, MMA fighter. Trumpet Thunder, great movie. Okay. Devin, you can like those movies. That's fine with me. That's fine, Devin. Emma Stone, I don't care one way or another about her. And yeah, I don't really care one way or the other. So I'm not saying anything. There's not really a whole lot to talk about with the. I mean, we already talked about Joker 2. We already talked about the other stuff, so can't really give much topics. At least that I didn't think of. Yeah, that's cool, Premiere. I can't do that. I just can't. Oh, thank you, Bobby. I appreciate that, man. You're drinking your Mill Yellow, and there's a voice doing the talking for you as while you're drinking. The voice said, "Punisher dies in 5 minutes." They're telling me that. Well, I mean, this gun is going to say differently when I shoot him with it. So, if they don't want this gun shoved up their ass, that voice is going to leave me alone. Movie guy, it depends on the person, on the situation. It depends on the situation. No, I'm not a big Matthew Vaughn guy. I didn't mind the Teensman. Yeah, I didn't mind the Teensman in the sequel. Baja, this is not a gray alien. This is the Punisher skull. That's not a gray alien. It's cool, man. That's the Punisher skull. This is not a gray alien. It's okay. No, this is a Punisher skull. It's not a gray alien. It's okay, man. I don't really have a dream job. I guess this would be the dream job, honestly. The Wild Robot I've not seen. Well, if they stop making physical media altogether, well, there'll be a bootleg market then, and they'll make a lot of money. Shit ton of money. Yeah, Premiere, that's pretty crappy of them to do. Nah, I never rented the Alien Autopsy tape back in the day. They didn't have that around where I lived at. Wild Robot I have not seen. My dream physical media release? I mean, it'd be the pie in the sky, like the uncut version of Cobra, or a cleaned up version of the uncut Friday 30 Part 7 The New Blood, or like Ninja Turtles 1 and 2 with all the bells and whistles and deleted scenes, but that's like the pie in the sky stuff. Nothing realistic. I'd probably choose De Palma, Sam. Yeah, that'd be cool, Diablo. That'd be pretty cool. Kate Bosworth, indifferent. Nah, I don't really have any movie props. Maybe this cup of the someone gave me of the stuff that is one of the hundreds that they had for the movie. Someone sent me that, so that was cool. Physical means not going away anytime soon. They're making too much money off it because they're up in the price and people are paying for it. People bought that $300 chainsaw set, which I sure as hell not going. But there are people that bought that $300 chainsaw set. If they're willing to spend $300 for a 4K of Texas Chainsaw because you had a teeny prop that you chainsaw, then physical media is not going away anytime soon. They're making too much money off of it. These boutique labels making way too much money. Because Samuel, no one buys them at the store. They buy them off of Amazon. Because honestly, it's cheaper on Amazon. The prices are cheaper on Amazon. And people know that. Yeah, I would say boutique labels been making more money. Yeah. So did Christian say this on a video or a live stream? Because I would like to give that a look. Sam Crow. Again, did he say that on a live stream or did he say that in a video he made? If so, which live stream or which video? I'd probably say Ripley and Hicks are my favorite characters. Preminator. Oh, video reviewing. Okay, cool. Yeah, the Never Ending 4K set that. Yep, there are people that bought that too. Yep. I did play the Oregon Trail back to dance school, that's true, and the old computers, I do remember playing that. I do remember vaguely playing that, yeah, way back in the day. Like, there's a computer and you could play a game on it? It felt like the future, as simple as it was. And then you see just how things have gone much more sophisticated throughout the years. Favorite old school game of all time? I mean, probably Die Hard Arcade and the Ninja Turtles arcade games. I never played the arcade version of Moonwalker. No, I never played it. Never played it. Can't say anything about it. Never played it. Yeah, I like pretty much all of Cowboys and Aliens Predator. I've always liked a good chunk of that movie. Didn't really have a whole lot of problems with it. I always thought it was fairly underrated. Never really understood the hate for it, to be honest. They don't do DoorDash around here. They view it's too far away. I don't really watch my videos, so I don't really have one I'm proud of. I don't watch them. Yeah, I did get a request from Megalopolis. That'll be uploaded late tonight or tomorrow. I remember Golden Axe. I remember having fun with it. Mark Marius, what does it matter how often I go to the doctor? I don't really know why you need to know that or why you care to know that. No, I never tried Francis Ford Coppola's wine. Don't care to. I'm not a wine guy anyway. I definitely not want to try anything Francis Ford Coppola made. Caleb, I'm doing okay. Hope you're doing well. Nah, they don't have red cherry mellow yellow around here, so no, I've never tried it. I wouldn't mind trying it, but they don't have that around. I mean, they don't even have regular mellow yellow around here. I have to get it online. Well, I don't care what Coppola sold. He should have sold his ass on the strip club and get fucked. We don't have a Wendy's around here, Mark. Marius, we don't have a Wendy's around here. Probably when I was 7 years old, Preminator. I found my love for movies. Probably when I was 7, which would have been around 1990. My favorite mask is probably in Halloween 2, the 1981 film. I actually tried to do that one time, Scratch Burno, and they go, "We don't do that stuff." So I tried because I had a couple people ask me about it. I did, and they said, "Nah, we don't really do that, but thank you. We're glad you enjoy our product." That was the answer. So, nope, not the case. Not the case. They don't do that stuff. Oh well. Hmm. 2020, that's cool. Premiere, that's very cool. 2020, that's not too long ago. Lee Brown, I don't answer that kind of stuff because there's people that are subscribed to me that don't like me. And one thing, I've said this before, you never talk about your personal life because they will use anything you say against you in whatever shape, way, or form they want to. So the question is, well, the answer is never talk about your personal life, even stuff like that, because you give them little information, then they don't have nothing to work with. And that's what I've learned on YouTube. You never give too much on your personal life. I know it may not seem like much, but a little goes a long way for people who don't like you. That's what I've learned. Well, that's a Tom Cruise movie. I think that's a bit different to do a sponsorship for. Favorite foreign film? Maybe Hard Boiled, John Woo film. You learned that lesson lately in real life? Really? Sorry to hear that. Walker, why would you do that? Oh, thank you, Bobby. That's really kind, man. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Voice isn't telling you the puncher is dead. Voice is part of you saying the line. And only when you're drinking. After your drink, you said after he dies, his son Tom Holland is the Punisher. He's crying the whole movie. Yeah. Well, if Tom Holland was the Punisher, he would be crying the whole movie. He'd be crying. He's a bitch. Yeah, Tom Holland would be crying the whole movie if he was Punisher. Thank you, Bobby. I appreciate that. I don't even hate Tom Holland, but I do prefer Andrew Garfield. Hey, Lee Brown, could you cut Bobby a break just a little bit? He's doing the best he can. So I know you're just kidding, but just cut him a break if that's okay, Lee Brown. Thank you. I would appreciate that. Hi, Sean McIntosh. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, Lee Brown. I appreciate that. Just Tobey Maguire, I just think his reaction as Peter Parker is fake. It's just trying to be very like campy, Opie Taylor. Golly gee, I just not for me. Have fun at the luau, Gemerald. Have fun with that. Why would you want to troll in public? You just be an asshole. What boutique label I want to do the 90s TMNT movies? Second Sight. Second Sight Films or Arrow Video. Well, it's too late to do a Blob sequel. It's much too late. It's too late to do a Blob sequel. The other time it passed. Most movies should not be remade. That's the problem. Most movies should not be remade. Jaws should never be remade, and that hasn't happened yet. Back to the Future should never be remade. Die Hard should never be remade. Evil Dead 2 is a classic. Yeah, Phantom Chariot, I'm not a Jeepers Creepers fan. Not a fan of it at all. No, I didn't sneak to a movie for free. Yeah, Sam Crow, I just don't like the last 10 minutes. I thought the last 10 minutes really was boring as shit, but I do like In a Violent Nature, but that last 10 minutes was really hard to watch. It's just someone giving a long, pointless speech that killed any momentum the movie had. I think the worst mistake the director made was having that fucking 10-minute long speech, but the rest of the movie I like. Quite light. I know Pizzow interviewed the director, and part of me wanted to ask him, but you know how blunt I am, and I don't wanna ruin someone's stream with how blunt I am. "Hey, how come you fucked up the ending?" I wouldn't say it that way, but it's like, "How come you fucked up the ending, man?" I would've said, well, it should have been the girl got into the truck, and drove away, and yeah, then goes back, the guy disappeared, and then you just think about, what happened. They went back into his sleep. Yeah, Pizzow's a great guy. Pizzow's a very nice guy. There's nothing bad to say about Pizzo. He's a very nice guy. The black cat from Clerks. Well, what about it? It's a cat. Chris Stuckman, because he's a chicken shit that won't review a film if he doesn't like it. Like you won't be honest. Well, if I don't like the film, I better not talk about it. Then you're a pussy. Like I don't like Point Break. People disagree with me on that. I'm still here and they're still there, and it's all fine. Hey, Frame by Frame, I did the review for Metalopolis. I'll have that up late tonight or by tomorrow morning. I'll have it up, the Metalopolis review. The cat was fine in Clerks. If I met James Cameron, I would say, when did your balls get taken? During or after the divorce? Metalopolis is a piece of shit. But I mean, I'd just be doing my whole review again. And then yeah, Metalopolis is a piece of shit. Fuck that movie. I don't know why I did that. I just releasing some tension from that piece of shit. I mean, I don't remember frame by frame. I mean, you don't could check. I mean, for Joker 2. I'll check after the stream. I don't want to accidentally press a button like Stuntman Mark did on the stream we did with Deadpit, and he got himself kicked. He accidentally kicked him off the fucking thing. We're doing a show with Deadpit, me, Uncle Bill, Stuntman Mark, it's ending, and then he's clicking on something. He actually clicked himself off the fucking thing. A live reaction to what? I already know the ending of Joker 2. I knew about it days and days ago, if that's what you're asking about. I I knew days ago what the ending of Joker 2 was. People told me then the first I heard about it was like a week well, yeah, the week ago because early screenings and word of mouth and yeah, that's what I heard. It's implied in Joker 2. I heard about that. So it's fucking bullshit. Yeah, Friday will be 1995 to 99 on Dead Pit, which should still be on this channel as well. Which is funny. I'll do it one on here, and then everyone just goes to the Dead Pit stream anyway. So I'm like, I don't know if I need to stream to this channel as well because when I do it, everyone still goes over to there. But I'll just do it anyway just in case. Because they'll stream to both channels. But yeah. Let's see. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, Mortal Kombat is a good one for 95. Yeah, definitely. Most definitely. Well, trust me, enough people have confirmed that it's true, Jackson Jack. It's true. That it's implied that he did get the butt fucking. Got the Joker right out of him. And then he dies. Well, he just dumped, then he dies. Again, I already knew about this like a week or so ago because people couldn't help telling me about it. That's the thing, like, when you do live streams, it is what it is. People just can't help themselves. I know how it is. I've done it too, so I can't complain. I've done it too. So, I did it. I did it. Trust me, I did it. I think there's a new Joker guy. I guess. I guess. Hey there, Randy. I don't know, Jackson Jack. This is artistic. I don't know. Metalopolis was fucking awful. It was pretentious bullshit. Full of its own ass. On a story you've seen done dozens of times, but with pretentious fucking dialogue. Just pretentious as shit. Bad acting, terrible editing. Jackson Jad, you go on Wikipedia and read the synopsis. And multiple people who have seen it confirmed it. So it's not like it's lying. Go to Wikipedia, Joker 2, and read the synopsis yourself. I'll wait right here. Go ahead. I don't give a fuck what Todd Phillips became. Yeah, that's fine, Lucas. That's more than fine. Valleywood 2, unless it was a paid request. Not really. I don't need to see the Vince McMahon doc unless people said you found nothing new. So what's the point of watching a 6-hour docuseries that's all the same info, unless it was a request? Oh, I love Die with a Vengeance. Love it. Sarah Thrust, I'm doing okay. How you doing? No problem, Lucius. Tell your mom I said happy birthday. Well, yeah, Sam Crow. That's why I uploaded the clip because I thought it was funny. I uploaded the clip today about the Point Break thing because I thought it was funny and give people a laugh. You don't have to agree with me. Just give people entertainment and a laugh is what I'm doing it for. That's the point. Hey, Omega Bear. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything's going okay for you. Did I upload the request you sent? I think I did, Omega Bear. I think I did. Try to remember what it was because I'm being stupid. Yep, Lucas, I already know. I'll get to it as soon as I can. Thank you, Lucas. Hi, Movie Panda. Hope you're doing well. Lego Batman is the game Lucas requested. Zero Sut for movies. Yeah, the Terry TV movie. Okay, I'm glad you liked that, man. I'm glad you liked. So my mind is such a wasteland of empty-headed brain cells. So I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you, Omega. I appreciate that. This year is such for movies, frame by frame. I don't give a fuck what people say. They're wrong. Or we agree or disagree. I don't give a fuck what they say. Don't give a fuck. Do not care. Acres of movies, just people asked. People asked. They asked about it. Well, thank you, Lucas. I get your meaning. Was really I'll make a bear. I've heard people like the film. I know Garrett liked the film, Born to Be Rad. I know Uncle Bill liked the film. I've heard nothing but praise for the new Sam's Lot, but you said it's bad. Trump biopic, I know nothing about it. Yeah, I don't think I've been requested Joker 2. People were asking about that. I don't think so. Well, thank you, Premier. I appreciate that, man. But yeah, The Crow, Alien Romulus, Bad Boys 4, Abigail, Furiosa, Rebel Moon, First Omen, Ghostbusters, Fatarded Edition, Monty Ball Man, Madam Web, The American Society of Magical Negroes, Sasquatch Sunset. There's been some films I like, but it wasn't those. I mean, that's fine, Team Ben. Either way, it's no problem with me. Best rapper turn actor? I don't know. First Omen, I thought it sucked. Okay, look over. Yeah, I did get requested Joker 2, so that'll be done sometime soon. Yeah, I did get requested it, so I'll do that with sometime. I don't know when, but that'll be sometime. So yeah, I'm looking through it here. Yep, I did. So I'll do that sometime. I don't really like much of any of the Omen films. The first Omen was boring as shit. The first Omen's not better than the Blair Witch Project Walker. Not at all. Not at all. I have no idea what you talked. I don't know what film you saw. Wasn't the film I saw. That's already 9:30. Wow. Been on for 2.5 hours. My favorite Josh Stewart film is The Collector and the Collection, Nev Campbell, Scream, and Jamie Lee Curtis. Probably True Lies. Simple Plan, not that bad. Well, again, I haven't seen Joker 2. I've only what people have told me. Jackson Jack. Well, Stephen Marink is awful. Oh, thank you, Bobby. I appreciate that. Have you seen Always Sunset on 3rd Street? Godzilla made a cameo in the beginning of that movie. I've never even heard of this film. Always Sunset on 3rd Street 2? I didn't know there was one. I've never even heard of the film. Nah, I've never heard of the movie, so I don't know much about it. Never heard of the film. Alex Vincent, the only one I remember is Child's Play 1 and 2 with him in it. Well, thank you, Dabo. I appreciate that. Thank you. Stina Marine, more like Steedmart. Even Stina Match is more enjoyable. Well, I agree with that. Stina Match is much more enjoyable. I agree with that all the way. And Stina Marine is a Steedmart. Stina Marine rim job. Stina fuck stick. Stina dick. Stina dick. Yeah, I don't think about Cult of Chucky because that film fucking sucks. But Stina Marine is a piece of shit. I agree. Not even a movie. It's just someone's YouTube video gone haywire. Looking at a fucking wall for 2 hours. Fucking hell. Oops, sorry about that. That's cool. I like Tom Matthews. Did you just get that from me? From who? Oh yeah, I read your comment. Yeah, I read your comment that you had, Sam. Where I'd rather watch Steel Marine than K-12. because I'm not annoyed by her fucking singing and voice. Friday 36 is way better than Never Hike Alone 2. Genre of film you don't see much anymore. Practical creature feature work. Like The Relic, or even like, Watchers and Leviathan, like practical effect creature features. I don't remember what happened to the K-12 review frame. I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't remember what happened. I don't know. If you ever want to re-request a review of it sometime, let me know. I can do it. But that's up to you, frame by frame. Why what? This is a better movie, in my opinion. Watch my review of Never Hike Alone 2. I don't mind the film, but I mentioned my issues with it. Sure, frame by frame. Sure. It's up to you, though. Also, Terry Henn, who plays Newton Aliens. What about Terry Henn? Zarathustra, whatever appropriate. Just not like, here's $1. You know what I mean? Like, appropriate, respectable. You know what I mean? And if you use PayPal, make sure you use the family and friends option. Otherwise, PayPal takes a cut of it. Or I do have Cash App as well, if you want. Oh, they became teacher. Okay, I didn't know Terry Henn became a teacher. That's cool. That's interesting. Hmm. Rat Hammer, I did not watch much of the Next Generation, so I can't tell you that because I didn't watch much of Next Generation. So I'm the wrong guy to ask about Next Generation. I didn't grow up with the show. I didn't watch much of the show. I'm more of an older Star Trek guy. I'm more of a Captain Kirk, Spock, McCoy guy. So, oh, thank you, Freddie Lit. I appreciate that. Who'd win in a battle, the Thing or the Blob? I think someone's asked this to me before. Might have been you have asked me this before. I think my answer was, it depends. Can the Thing replicate the Blob? Yeah, Rat Hammer, I'm open to that. If you want to, feel free, Rat Hammer. I'm open to it. Well, I mean, that's the question. Or will the Blob be so much of an acid? Because if the Blob doesn't like fire, if the Blob's like acid, then it may not like that as well. So, might have to give it to the Blob, honestly. Because the Thing takes time to absorb and turn, but the Blob, it's acid right from the get-go. So, the Blob may win for that. May win for that. So again, might have to go with the Blob. At least to me on that one. The 40th anniversary TMNT comic book one-shot issue. I don't know what that is. The Blob does hate the cold. But I mean, would the Thing really get anything of the cold near the Blob in time? Like, it just depends. Like, you could go either way, just how you write the script. If it's a film, you could go easily either way. It just depends who's writing it and what happens. I mean, if that's the case, then they're even. Like the VH movie, if I wrote one, I don't know, man. I'd have to think about that for a bit. I don't know. Mine would be different, where people would, they would live at the end and be different. I don't know. I can't think of that from the top of my head. Yeah, Never Hacked Alone are fan made Friday 13 fan films. Yep, they're on YouTube. Movie Panda, I would choose Jason Lives. If you want to know more about this, stay tuned, because that's one of the videos that'll be uploaded tonight, tomorrow. It'll be 3 videos. A versus for Friday 13 films, a reaction to the Alien Monday anime for Freddy Lit, and a review of Megalopolis. Again, I'll either upload that either after the stream or tomorrow, like late tonight, early tomorrow morning. Well, Jazz and Jack, how much time did it take to build a UFO? Is that like it took 5 minutes? So, and that's because it became, so it depends. But if it's walking and then the blob dropped down onto him and did what he did to the guy in the VHS of the blob, then it don't matter about building UFOs and shit when it's melting. So yeah, it depends. Depends. I'm stretching my arm, wondering what I'm doing. This has been going on almost 3 hours. Yeah, I think they do mention that in the dialogue. Like, what a way to start the holiday, or some line like that. But we're 2 hours and 40 minutes in. I think I'm going to call it. Thanks for watching. Don't know when the next stream will be. I know Stillman March says he would like to do a stream sometime this week, but that depends on his schedule. If not, then I'll definitely be back here on Friday. Finish up the 90s top 5 with Uncle Bill and Stillman Mark. So at the very least, there'll be one Friday. There may be another in between. But everyone out there, take care. Have a good night. People in Florida, wishing you the best. And with that said, thanks for watching. Take care, everyone, and we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye for now.